Okay, so this one,
everything's better.
everything in the drawer, and then I spray that wrinkle release on it.
Right, so
Y'all know about regular Doritos. Now let's try them. Let's taste them. Now that we know what that feels like. So we can only evaluate if you real slow. I think these are 12 of these definitely. All right, now we got spicy sweet chili Doritos versus the reduced fat version. Mythical morning.
And mythical reminder, come see us live in
Driveway. Because who doesn't?
Because who doesn't?
Reduced fat Pringles. Good.
I just lost the
All potatoes.
I don't know why. For the average person.
Okay, so Cape Cod.
Oh. I watch those videos on Reddit where people, you know, the calories and in terms of ping pong, which is what the calculations we made. If you ate a serving of roughly.
That's still good. Okay, so just for a visual here. On a good time. I'm not complaining.
I'm having a good crunch time, but my taste time is
That chip, that's taste,
to the barbecue flavor.
but it's not.
That is a.
And so let's taste first, and then I have an idea for how we could put this into perspective.
But now, potato chips. Who knew that this lumpy root ball.
I just throw it really long driveway, or you're just jogging. If you just do this for 5 minutes.
These are just crappy tasting.
Okay.
Period. No. I would think that's a good
It's a good chip.
barbecue chip.
Yes, you can have a whole bag.
Crunch is better. The taste of the corn chip itself is better.
Same amount of fat. So this is a pretty large difference. In fact,
Yeah.
70%. Your body
this
doesn't
won't even
want.
chips. You would have to play 2 minutes more.
Try these.
Nope. Thank you for liking, comment. I'm gonna play 37 more minutes of ping pong.
Would you know you were eating something different if somebody handed you one of those? To make up the effective, if you were to eat this entire bag,
The kettle process is just amazing.
how did they get such a crunch and such a low-fat chip?
And we got
It may actually be better than the original. So, theory.
okay.
So the only way to, very, very simple.
Enough.
Typically, you don't eat a whole bag. What if you were
I
just...
missed my mouth.
Yeah.
I literally hit the side of it. That's rough.
Okay, now we've got sour cream. The chips.
You can't stop.
It is the slogan, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Then you'd have to play his Lonely Hearts Club jacket. I don't know how to.
That's
I
what you're
usually
doing with
hang
all your
this
time.
up. Potato out, which I know isn't multiple times.
So
a
we're
day.
saying reduced
That'll be a
fat.
disappointment.
Reduced fat baked ruffles are. It's not a huge difference.
It's EC in April. Go to RetinLinkLive.com where you'll find all the details.
Mythicality!
Taste potato.
Reduced fat Doritos. Because maybe there's a brand out there that's used their profits in fancy snack science enough to come close enough to its deep fried delicious counterpart to replace it in what kind of weights. So if you just do
Or if you needed to be good at it.
Okay, and out of all the health,
love
I
folding
constantly
laundry.
smell like it.
No one wins with
Click
that.
the top link to watch us try the weirdest health chip.
I'm not gonna hold that against it. In
If you,
terms
threw, if you threw these bad reduced fat chips, good
Good
enough.
Pink ball.
All right, go first.
You go first.
Caloric difference. So in this case, if I was eating,
What?
Joy! I'm Katie!
I'm Tristan.
And I'm Chelsea!
And we're on Potato Chip Rock.
And it's
So marvelous for your health, which is why healthy chips are so amazing. Those are the best ones. It's not just that it tastes fast. Evaluate in terms of
Okay.
hydration.
I know that you bad.
I would say
fat.
so.
In
What is this? Blue.
don't worry about that.
I hang those up, you know. Taste everything, every way that I can describe it.
To eat this entire bag of Ruffles,
Okay.
and then you.
Versus Ruffles oven baked, which says 70%.
Okay, I don't even think I need the micturation part of this because I think this is easy. Like to drink
Okay.
hard,
I just mashed it.
even though this isn't scientific at all. My thought is that, but I'm not gonna give up hope entirely. It's just 12 chips.
I just spin the wheel!
One of those in, but it's not specified. So, as you're evaluating, is it worth it? Think about a
Is it good
25-minute
enough
jog.
to say, I mean, It's spicy, but at the same time bland.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
That's a lot of folding.
Or if we look at the whole bag,
That's rough. You would then have to lift weights for 5.
that's my Neil family motto.
And I think the best taste in one.
I
have
got a ball too. I got to
This the Frankenstein, a low fat.
show you how to fold stuff. Of course,
That's
don't usually
let's play 2 minutes of ping pong now.
enough.
Okay, now we got Lay's barbecue chips versus Lay's lightly.
50% less sodium.
At 40
Well, I think the
first, and then we'll play a little ping pong just to see how. Salted barbecue chips.
Pringles are so like processed. I love them, but concert
Yeah.
in London on February 15th or ping pong for 37 more.
Low fat is clearly not as good. So this is not, I would definitely know if you substituted chips a day is all the sodium you need. And
I know how much you hate laundry, Rhett.
the fold,
except for crunch, is better.
and maybe this will help.
But is this
Typically
good?
people. Now, I personally think the whole low fat thing is a shame. That's why they sell those in a little bag, because people would change their mind too early into the.
Commenting and subscribing.
You know what time it is. Bags, if you threw them together, mix
Put it into the context of calories and fat, and then determine, is this? These are still the same.
perspective. A serving is 12 chips. Nobody eats 12 chips. But if you were to just do 12 chips versus
This is the original. I'm gonna try that.
even 1.5 now,
It's just not, I already.
the reduced fat only comes in the smaller serving. Spicy, sweet, chili is a serving. So if you were to do serving, and I think that it really comes down to
For the freaking rock.
the kazoo is going to hit the resonant frequency of potato chip rock, and it's going to break. The caloric
The Tour of Mythicality special is available now on YouTube, iTunes, Amazon.
here. That is important to some
This is an important aspect of, your health is
content, because a lot of times you do the low fat thing, but there's all these other empty calories in there.
true.
Well, let's taste the real thing.
In laundry, it gives me a sense of control.
Okay. First of all, the ounces of water a day, Link.
Always stay hydrated.
That's sour cream and onion Pringles. 25% less fat.
Of ping pong, if you chose the original, or enough,
You got them up. You might not know.
the amount of sour cream and onion taste.
Continue to eat the salty ones while you do that.
With pleasure. They're airy.
The amount of the slogan I've done before.
It's very inviting. Once you pop,
Is that
they taste the same.
Oh,
So even though I want 15, all right.
I'll continue of the baked. Okay.
Well, oh,
The app did.
don't jump up and down.
Well,
Get off.
Doesn't taste like a Dorito.
It doesn't at all. It's very. These are definitely good.
Of Lay's chips, you would get 1,200 milligrams chips, the same ounce.
This is a smaller bag, so if it were
the
a
same
bigger
number
bag,
of ounces.
minutes.
Okay, let's
So-
eat.
25 minutes. I suggest we start with these because you know those are going to taste that it is today, but they aren't.
The more I eat and go back and forth, the more they blend together. Now,
Got to do this for 37 minutes. Oh gosh.
my snack regimen, we're gonna find out. It's time for good enough. Okay, you said amazing, but they're amazingly disappointing.
Yeah.
Usually, this whole bag, I would have to, and then eat those. To make up the difference, I'd have to jog for 25 minutes. Today we find the least bad low-fat chip.
Let's talk about that. I'll run to get the mail multiple times a day.
All right.
Because it won't be delivered in St. Louis, Columbus, or Deep.
On the market and open some mail with Jen and good milk.
They've got bubbles in just the entire consistency of the thing
man.
is. If I just isolate the
Or eat the same.
serving, and I'm gonna fold 4 more minutes of laundry in order to make up that difference. 40% reduced fat counterpart. To put this in perspective,
8 glass. Doesn't taste like a Dorito.
no, this is good enough, man. I don't need to drink more water than I already drink.
I got the oven baked here and I got the regular here. That's the same.
Now I'm gonna try this one. Just a little more oomph. Can you help with the can? Where did the can go? I don't. Bulge could evolve into the crunchable modern marvel. Oh, in my mouth! Oh,
Let's put this into.
oh my gosh,
Oh, we're trying to.
night and day.
That's what I would think I got. No.
Severely compromised.
Well, because you know what a real Ruffle tastes like.
I actually don't even.
Low-fat chips edition.
First up, we got Ruffles Original. Horrible. I mean, bring it on. Bring on the workout, because that is a crunchy chip.
You'd have to jog for 4 minutes. That's like getting the mail if you have a really long.
I'm Chris.
Oh. Why is it so good?
It's so much.
Yeah. If you drink 16 glasses, then you can make up the sodium difference. Old Pringle.
They do
Yeah.
limiting that sodium intake.
And just to put this in perspective, onion Pringles versus reduced fat.
Even though there's a lot of this sweet, spicy stuff on it.
It's not a bad chip. It's just you disrespected that potato.
I didn't.
So
I'm
hard.
crunch. I'm already micturating at just a constant speed.
Okay, on the table, just do this. Lightly salted barbecue Lays. That wrinkle release? You seen that stuff? It's like magic.
As much as it's like they took the potato. It's weird how, like the chip itself.
Definitely good enough. Those, in my mind, equivalent to that amount of job. What for a number?
Yeah, I mean, it's just fattier. It tastes saltier, it tastes more flavorful.
The part is the worst. It tastes like worth a 12-minute jog, a 4-minute.
Good enough. All right, Cape Cod kettle chips versus their.
So what we're going to do, we're going to say, if you were to.
Pringles kind of feel like their own thing. I think ping pong matters because these basic.
All right, that's what.
There goes. My criticism of Cape Cod is not the taste or the crunch, but the size of the chips are.
It's almost too salty.
Less fat, and we're gonna taste these. Maybe put it
So
better.
bad.
It's not just the this
foldy.
This tastes
Life-changing.
size as each other, so
Oh,
that doesn't help us out. I like fold to not have the crunch.
it tastes like a Pringle that has.
Just throw them away.
Yeah.
You throw them away. They are enough. I mean, especially to avoid laundry.
There you have it. Try those. Don't.
The underwear, I don't fold those either. I just kind of throw
But
them
I
in a
hate
drawer.
folding laundry.
Yes, but in terms
Off-brand.
of a Sergeant Pepper,
Grams of sodium, which is half of what you need for the day.
there are 10 more calories per serve. Good enough? Or that is
That feels. Was the lightly salted barbecue Lays.
right there.
Those are. I think I may actually prefer the lightly salted.
Yeah, me too. This is good enough. All right.
Oh, you know what? Don't worry.
And this is half of that.
That is half of that. So 600
per bag here. That's a half hour of laundry. I predict that these aren't going to be that different because, all right, since it's sodium,
that we tried.
they're always too small. They don't ever get big.
It's small. What would you have to do?
Better. It's just that these good enough. Very crunchy.
I mean, I'm having
Riders. Bag. There's 80 more calories.
lost something
Well, let's make sure because so again, we're not working with fat now, but
because you're diluting the salt. It's called the dilution of salt. It's a
Theory.
scientific. Really do a side-by-side test is to have you drink 16 glasses of water right now and then take. So 2 bags of
and
two
this
bags
is
of chips.
if you decided to eat the whole can, like.
I hope
And to find out where the Willamette calorie is gonna land.
you were to do a serving versus
It's slightly different, but and a wide variety of platforms, including most cable TV.
the chips. 5 minutes to make up the difference. Okay.
What's happening?
This is especially intense ping pong,
And
I think you might have to go
yeah.
like a minute. Good.
I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. Easy getting fame these days since you do not need any talent. People try to take me down, but too bad there ain't no repelling. Divide myself count by 10, it'll get the IQ of all my viewers. Of all my viewers who are too retarded to watch real YouTubers. My vids contain of adding a little fucking cam screen, which 10-year-olds enjoy cause they don't have their own opinion. They're stupid and my minions got me over 1 million. This is the age of YouTube, no talent equals millions. Getting paid, get paid for nothing. If you're watching this right now, just turn on your cam. All you need is a fake smile to get them views and get all this money. Thank God that the world's retarded. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. It's so amazing you can grow up people's content. Lazy life, I got it like this my fucking job, bitch. Resume on fleek, on your salary in 1 week, cunt. And it's not only me, cunt. No, there's 100 more cunts. Yeah, all I do is lay back, react to trending topics. Still I'm the trending topic. Then react to my own vids and get 1 million more hits. Thank the Lord I got rich by all these stupid kids. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react